Hi, this is Amir from Klemta. Today we're going to be talking about how can we create an Amazon seller's account. To create this kind of an account, we have to take 5 steps, and we're going to be going through each and every one of them. The first step, you have to choose a plan. There are 2 different types of plans. The first one being individual and the second one being business. But what's the difference? An individual plan is good for someone who doesn't make more than 40 transactions per month. And in that plan, for each transaction, you have to pay Amazon an amount of $0.99. But if you want to make more than that, you have to choose the business plan. For a business plan, you have to pay $39.99 per month. But what's the difference? The difference comes from the services that Amazon provides the business plan. For example, it provides with analytics so you can figure out how to improve your sales. The second thing that you should choose is a business model. There are 6 different types of business models. First, a retail arbitrage. But what is it? A retail arbitrage is when you find your products in malls or in discount shops and then sell it online. That is retail arbitrage. The second thing is an online arbitrage. The difference between the first and second is that you find your products online and you sell them online. The third method is the wholesale. In wholesale, you buy in bulk and then sell them to your clients individually. The thing here is that you have to invest a big amount of money to buying from the manufacturer and then storing it. So you have to have the money and the place. Not everyone can do that. The fourth one is private labeling. In this kind of plan, there is a manufacturer that is producing the products that you want to sell, but you ask them to put your trademark, your brand on those products. So you will be selling them as if you have manufactured and you have made them. So this requires a bigger amount of investment. That's why not everyone can do that. The fifth one is dropshipping. So you do this by selling someone else's products, and you do it online. You don't need to have a physical store, a physical place to keep your stock, nothing. All you need to do is to sell other people's products. The sixth one is handmade. So this is not exactly the shtick that you can use it for Amazon. Not many people do that. It is handmade. So if you want to sell handmade, you better not to do it on Amazon and do it on Etsy, because it is specifically made for that. So these are the 6 different types, and you have to choose one of them because that is your business model. The third one is to choose the fulfillment method. But what is fulfillment? Too many jargons. Fulfillment is this. So you provide the products, you are keeping it somewhere, we don't know where, and you have been trying to sell it to someone, then you sold it. But someone needs to deliver them to the customer, right? But what should we do? So you have to use fulfillment. Fulfillment is the method to send your products from your warehouse to the customer. There are 3 different types. The first one is FBA. FBA means fulfillment by Amazon. In this method, because you don't have the warehouse, you don't have the place to keep it, you just send it first from the manufacturer to the Amazon. Amazon stores it, and then when you sell it, Amazon directly delivers it to the door of your client or customer. But here's the thing. It is a bit pricey for you. That's first. The second thing is this. When you do FBA, you cannot customize your packaging. It means that Amazon will be selling it and sending it using its own packaging. So it's going to have that smile, right? The second one is FBM. But what is FBM? FBM means fulfillment by merchant. Let's say that you have the place to keep it, so you have the warehouse, you have shipped it from the manufacturer to your warehouse, and then you will be sending it to your customers directly. So this is FBM. It can be costly for you, but less than doing FBA, because no one else will be getting money for warehousing or keeping your products, right? The third method is 3PF, third-party fulfillment. It is like Amazon, but the difference is that you can customize your packaging. This means that someone else will be storing your products, sending it to your clients, but customize it the way that you want. So these are the three methods, and you have to choose one of them. The fourth step, which is very important, is to choose the right product. Let's say that you have invested so much money, so much time, so you learned it, you have put so much money, but then if you have the best system, the best infrastructure, but you don't know what to sell, or if you choose the wrong product, then all of that time and investment will go to waste. So you have to do your research, you have to do the due diligence and find the right product, because that is the most critical thing. You have to find the right audience, the one who's going to pay for that, and then how to reach that person, how to reach that persona. So keep that in mind. It is one of the most important steps of the way. The fifth step, and the part that we start taking actions, is to set up your Amazon seller's account. How should you start? So you have to start by providing an email address. Depending on the type of the account that you're going to open, for example, if it's a business account, so you have to provide a business email. If it's a personal one, you have to provide an Amazon customer email, right? The second thing that you have to provide is an internationally chargeable credit card. It is important because the money has to come and the money has to go. It is important, right? The third one is a government-issued ID. That ID can be your country ID, it can be your passport, but for international entrepreneurs, that is your passport. As we all know, whatever we do, we have to pay the taxes. So the fourth one is to provide your tax information. And after that, you have to provide a phone number, an address, and a bank account that they can send you the funds, the money. You know, we're working for money, right? When you provide all these 7 items, then you will have your account and you can start selling and profiting on Amazon. But here's the thing. As Klemta, for international entrepreneurs, for the people who don't have an address in the US or a bank account in there or a tax number, we would be like helping you. How do we do that? We have services. All you need to do is to just go to our homepage, click on the chat box, and enter your info. We will be reaching out to you and helping you throughout the way. Klemta provides 360-degree services for you as an entrepreneur to reach your goals. Can't wait to hear from you guys.